Hi, I'm Melissa Reeve. I'm one of the co-founders of the Agile Marketing Alliance. So excited to be here today doing a member spotlight with Elisia Choi. And Elisia is the Senior Director of Marketing for IC-Agile, has been practicing Agile long before it was even a term, and has been formally practicing Agile for about 10 years. So Elisia, let's start by answering the question, why Agile Marketing? Why have you chosen it as a way to approach your managing your marketing?
Yeah, that's a great question. When people ask me why agile marketing, my answer is why not? Because in today's environment, it just doesn't make sense to do marketing the way that we have done it in the past. You mentioned that I was doing some agile marketing before we even knew, before at least I knew it was called agile marketing, because I realized the frustration around trying to do things in a waterfall way, just following a plan and following a step, it just didn't get us anywhere. And that made me want to change the way that I approached marketing. I guess there's two main things that really got me to fall in love with agile marketing. Number one, it puts people at the center of what we do, not the company. And so the term that we kind of talk about here at IC-Agile is marketing to serve, not marketing to sell. What that means is we're focused on our customers. We're focused on their changing needs, not their predicted needs for the entire year. And we're able to change and pivot based on what we think we need to provide to serve them.
It sounds like that's one thing you've learned about Agile marketing that you wanted to share. What is another thing you might want to share?
Yeah, I think the other thing is that it brings collaboration to the forefront. I used to work in the financial industry, and for those who are familiar with that, it took months to get one email campaign out the door. You write the copy for it, you work with your designer on graphic design, you put the email together, you send it to compliance, they come back with feedback, you change the copy, change the graphics. It was a nightmare and it took months to complete. And by the time we were ready to launch it, it was no longer relevant anymore. The content wasn't. And so with an agile marketing approach to things, it's about collaboration. It's about bringing the right people into the conversation from the get-go. So imagine bringing your compliance manager, your graphic designer, your copywriter, and anyone else who's a stakeholder in the process and getting something out the door within days versus weeks or even months. That's when I knew that collaboration was really a secret ingredient to the success of agile marketing.
Yeah, it's true. And like you said, we've done it informally for a long time through tiger teams and word rooms. And this is a way of embedding it in the organization.
Absolutely.
So what's one mistake that you've made in Agile marketing, and what did you end up doing to fix it?
One of the key mistakes I made was when I started first building my agile marketing team. So once I knew what agile marketing was and building a team of agile marketers, I didn't give my team enough time to actually make that switch. Meaning, one of the key things to success is really helping people adopt an agile mindset. And that takes time. I took that for granted and let people know this is the agile mindset. All right, now let's do this. When really you have to give the team space to experiment with that and to experience that. What is an agile mindset? What does it mean to fail? What does it mean to learn? What does it mean to experiment? And what does it mean to actually bring that forward to the entire team so that we can learn from each other? That takes a cultural shift and that takes time. And that was one of the things that I took for granted. And now I know, especially as we bring new people into the organization, giving that space and support and time to ensure that the agile mindset is there and adopted from the get-go.
So help me understand, is that you expected 2 weeks and it took 10 weeks, or you expected 2 months and it took 10 months, or what do those timeframes look like?
Yeah, so I think I expected 1 week and I realized that the agile mindset takes more time and it's something that you continue to work on. It's not like boom, it's on and then you go. there's constant reminders. There's moments where you really have to challenge your team members in terms of, are you reverting back to your old ways because you're in a place of fear right now? You're in a place of fearing of failure, or you're in a place where you're stressed, and so you're reverting back to kind of your old ways. I think that's where we see a lot of times people start going back into waterfall, is when they want to reduce uncertainty. When people are feeling stressed, they want to start grabbing onto things that make sense and feel more solid, when in fact, it's a great opportunity to embrace the uncertainty and to experiment and learn. And so there is that mentoring and pushing and challenging that I think continues with building the Agile mindset culture within an organization.
Absolutely. I know that I'm also about 10 years in, and I feel like my Agile journey just keeps on giving and continuing to expand.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I appreciate your taking the time here today. So for our other members who are looking to connect with you, what is a good way to reach out, and what kind of requests are you fielding these days?
Awesome. I would say feel free to reach out on the Agile Marketing Alliance platform and connect with me there. It's a great place for us to chat and also get other people involved in the conversation. And then there's always LinkedIn as well, just reaching out. I love just talking about anything Agile marketing related, and also helping people at the start, because I know how tough that shift can be in the beginning. So I'm always up for talking about that and supporting folks through their journey.
Sounds great. Really appreciate the time here today, Elisia.
Thank you, Melissa.